Hey friends, welcome back to Wig Reviews with Amber, your go-to series for all things wigs, styling, and education with Envy Wigs. My name is Amber, I'm on the education team at Envy Wigs, and today's video is going to be a good one. Now, we already did a full overview of Envy's 3-in-1 Airstyler. If you want to check out that video, follow the link down below. But today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use the tools to create beachy waves, voluminous curls, and get the most out of the tool. As most of you guys know, what's amazing about Envy's 3-in-1 Airstyler is that it's been calibrated to use on traditional synthetic fiber. So of course, you can use the heat styler on blends, your heat friendly, and human hair. But the fact that you can go in and change, customize, and style your traditional synthetic fibers with this 3-in-1 Airstyler, it's the game changer. If you're new to styling traditional synthetic fiber, have no worries. I'll walk you through everything step by step. First, I'm going to do a quick recap of what you get with the 3-in-1 Airstyler. You have 3 attachments. You have the curling wand, which is 1.25 inches in diameter. You have your oval smoothing brush, and you have your volume round brush. I'm going to show you a close-up of the tools in this gorgeous box. And a couple things I want you to remember when working on traditional synthetic fiber. You'll want to use your medium heat with your low fan speed. If you use your high fan speed, that's typically great for more wet conditions or a blowout. You'll always want to use your cool shot, especially when curling your styles. This is going to help set the curl in place. If you happen to use your high heat setting, when working on traditional synthetic fiber, don't keep the tool on longer than 10 seconds. And then follow up with your cool shot. First up, we're going to be using the curling wand to create a beachy wave on this here Belinda. And just as a reminder, this beautiful Belinda is traditional synthetic fiber. The attachment is very simple to click in place, as you can see. I'm going to make sure my cool shot is off. Then I'm going to put the heat setting at medium, and when I'm ready, I will put the fan speed at low. You don't need to use any product when working on your traditional synthetic fiber. You can work on your wigs either in a wet condition or dry. I like to work in a dry condition, but it works both ways. If you are working on heat-friendly blends or human hair, we recommend a heat protectant. Now, the trick to create a beachy wave is to hold the wand vertically. You can choose to leave the ends out of your curl for that relaxed, undone feel, or you can wrap all the way to the end for a more polished wave. Usually, if I'm working on a full head of hair, I like to start at the nape and work up in small sections. However, since I'm going to show you just one curl, I will start up at the top today. Now, before I turn on the wand, I'm going to show you how I wrap the hair vertically. I'll take about 1-inch section of hair and then wrap it around the barrel. How you hold the wand is all up to you, but just remember, practice makes perfect. So here we go. And I'm gonna put on my cool shot. You can choose to clip your curls or not. The cool shot is what helps lock the curl in place. Using clips is all up to you. Now there we have a beachy curl on Belinda. And what I love about using this tool is that not only is it curling, but it's really refreshing those fibers. As you can see, that curl is nice and smooth and more fresh looking. As a reminder, to create this beachy curl, I used medium heat, low fan speed for about 25 seconds, and then I used the cool shot for another 25 seconds. Now, if I am going to go in with high heat, I'm going to keep the tool on for 10 seconds and then follow up with the cool shot. Just remember, the cool shot is key. It's like hairspray for traditional synthetic fibers. It locks that shape, reduces frizz, and creates a nice, smooth finish. Beachy waves are great for everyday glam. They're casual, they're fun, and they're very flattering. Now let's switch it up and use the curling wand to create a voluminous curl, a more lifted, classic curl with some bounce. To get this look, we are going to hold the wand horizontally. Just remember, the direction that you hold your wand matters so much in the shape of the curl you're going for. Use similar heat settings, medium heat, low fan speed, and follow up with the cool shot. And just a quick pointer, bigger sections equals bigger curls, smaller sections equals smaller, tighter curls. And just a quick note, if you are working on shorter wigs, such as lobs, bobs, or even pixies, you might only obtain slight bend or very loose wave. That's due to the length of your hair and the size of your curling wand. But that soft movement still makes such a difference. So let's get to making that voluminous curl on Belinda. I use the cool shot to set the curl in place, pulling the iron out. Now, like I said, you can clip these curls as you're moving up the head in sections. You don't have to because of that cool shot. And here we have that voluminous curl. You have the lift at the root, and look at that soft glam movement. So whether you're going for that beachy vibe or that va-va-voom, the curling wand can do that for you. Next up, let's talk about the oval smoothing brush. This one is amazing for softening curls, giving you that smooth, sleek finish or a fresh, blown out look. I love using the oval smoothing brush to just freshen my wigs if they've been stored in the box for a while. Just to give you guys an idea of what this amazing oval smoothing brush attachment can do, take a look at the wig I'm wearing right now. This is the ever so popular Brianna wig, and I have her all smoothed out using the oval smoothing brush. To give you guys a look of what Brianna looks like with her original curl pattern, we have one right here. Now this one has been smoothed out slightly with the smoothing brush, but you can see that she has that voluminous, soft, very glam curl on this long style. Here's a side-by-side of Brianna smoothed and then with her original curl. You can do this on your traditional synthetic fibers. Not only are you going in there and refreshing maybe an old style, but you're prolonging the life of your wigs. In fact, I'm gonna put on the original Brianna and show you how well this attachment works to smooth out those fibers. I just love the original Brianna, but it is so fun to be able to go in and smooth her out like the one I was wearing right here. Now, if you get a wig out of the box and you want to soften and break up those curls, give it a more relaxed look, you can do that with this attachment. When working on traditional synthetic fibers, use the same heat settings, medium heat, low fan speed. Typically, with the oval smoothing brush, you're moving the brush constantly. So if you do pop on that high heat, you can do that. Just remember, don't keep the tool on one area of your traditional synthetic fiber longer than 10 seconds. Brianna has such a beautiful, soft glam look. Always use downward strokes, take your time, give yourself some patience as you work with your fibers, and don't forget, your cool shot is your friend. Last but not least, let's talk volume. Here we have the volume round brush. This is your go-to for adding a lift at the root, especially for your shorter styles like pixies and bobs. In fact, let's add some volume to a pixie bob right now. Switching out the Belinda wig for the cute, flippy Delaney. Delaney is a very fun, layered, textured, flippy pixie bob. And you can create a lot of volume because of these layers. But this is a lace front and monofilament top. So if you find that you want to add more volume at the roots, you can do that with the volume round brush. Here we have Delaney all nice, smooth, and sleek. So let's use the volume round brush to really ramp up the volume at the crown and at those roots. Once again, I'm working on traditional synthetic fiber. I'm going to use medium heat and low fan speed. If I do choose to use the high heat, remember, keep the tool on the fiber for no longer than 10 seconds. And of course, with creating this volume, use your cool shot. You're really going to lock that lift into place. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but already there's so much more lift in that section that I worked on. Now do take note, you can really over direct the tool to get even more lift. Look at the lift at those roots. Just a few quick swipes and already that hair is very, very lifted. Add your favorite products or maybe even Envy's Get Dressed Texturizer, and this girl is gonna be all volume. Remember, use small sections and lift upward from the root. Also, roll back slightly as you style. The heat gives it that nice structure, and the cool shot helps keep the shape in place. This one is a game changer for using on wigs that need a little boost at the crown or just customizing that total silhouette. So let's do a quick recap of what we talked about today. Using the styling wand, we created a beachy curl holding the wand vertically. We also used the wand to create a voluminous curl by holding the wand horizontally. We talked about the oval smoothing brush and how you can create smooth, sleek finishes, blown out looks, and soft curls. And of course, the round volume brush to add that va-va-voom and lift at the roots. And remember, when working on traditional synthetic fibers, use medium heat for about 25 to 30 seconds, follow up with a cool shot. If you do use high heat, only keep it on the fiber for 10 seconds, then follow up with your cool shot. I hope this video gave you inspiration and confidence to go in and style your wigs at home with Envy's 3-in-1 Airstyler. But this is just the first part. In the next video, we will be talking about customizing and correcting your wigs and toppers using the Airstyler, including how to refresh frizzy, dry ends, that tangling at the nape, also fixing a cold crimp, customizing a face flop or bang. You'll have to stay tuned for the next video. If this was helpful and you'd like to keep up with more Envy Wigs videos to come, please like and subscribe. Go follow us on Instagram and our social media platforms. And if you're watching this and you already have an Envy 3-in-1 Airstyler, drop a comment below and let us know what attachment is your favorite. Until next time, keep styling and stay confident. Bye!